Modern infrastructure relies on materials we rarely name. We see iron in skyscrapers and lithium in batteries, but those systems depend on a specific, silent catalyst buried deep within the rock. And that hidden catalyst is element 25, manganese. Positioned as a transition metal, manganese sits in the periodic table among the building blocks of the physical world, right next to iron and chromium. In the natural world, manganese is elusive. It is almost always found locked inside complex ores and minerals, rather than as a pure, standalone metal. Extracting it from these geological formations is the first step in upgrading the chemical properties of our most essential industrial systems. The scale of modern steel production defines our cities, but the chemistry of that steel is surprisingly delicate. Pure iron has a vulnerability. Unwanted oxygen and sulfur atoms settle into its structure, creating brittle points that lead to fractures. Adding manganese resolves this. It binds with these impurities, removing brittleness and allowing iron to form a tougher, durable lattice. This chemical fix allows for manganese steel, a material specifically designed to withstand the constant heavy impacts found in railway tracks and industrial mining equipment. Without this specific additive, the high-impact steel that carries our trains and builds our machines would remain brittle, prone to sudden failure under heavy loads. Beyond steel, manganese also facilitates the storage and movement of electrical energy within our most common modern power systems. For decades, manganese dioxide has been a standard component in batteries, used at a massive scale to facilitate the chemical reactions required to release electricity. On a microscopic level, manganese ions act as the couriers, moving back and forth during charge and discharge cycles to keep the flow of power consistent. This foundational chemistry is now a primary focus for the next generation of electric vehicles and large-scale grid storage. By refining how we use this element, we are creating a more efficient bridge between raw chemical energy and a portable electrified future. The same element used in heavy machinery and batteries is also deeply embedded in the mechanics of life. Within the human body, manganese is a vital trace mineral, activating the enzymes responsible for everything from bone formation to nutrient metabolism. However, biology is governed by concentration. The human body functions perfectly when manganese is present in these specific microscopic trace amounts. In industrial settings, crossing this threshold through overexposure turns the element from a life-sustaining mineral into a neurotoxin, requiring strict safety protocols. The impact of element 25 is defined by its scale. It is a necessary building block that becomes a hazard when the safety balance is lost. The ocean floor holds a massive geological archive, written in manganese over millions of years. Accessing this record requires specialized drilling vessels capable of pulling core samples from the crushing depths of the seafloor. In these depths, manganese-rich nodules slowly form, accreting layer by layer and trapping elemental evidence as they grow. These layers function like a chemical timeline. By analyzing their composition, scientists can reconstruct shifts in Earth's ancient climate and the chemistry of prehistoric oceans. While it builds our massive modern structures, manganese also serves as a permanent record of the planetary changes that occurred before humans arrived. From the internal chemistry of a cell to the structure of a railway and the depths of the ocean, the presence of manganese is woven through the material world. Element 25 demonstrates how an element's properties gain significance through their specific interactions with biology, technology, and Earth's natural systems. It is an essential, if quiet, component of the systems that define modern civilization. To follow our journey through the rest of the periodic table, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Next, we move from the silent catalyst to the cornerstone of the Bronze and Iron Ages. We are entering the world of element 26, the metal that transformed human history forever.